Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Libra in all placements. It is timeless and general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am looking at what the universe wants you to know right now. So I'm going to get a couple of angel cards first. Purification. Linda's here. Good morning, Linda. Abundance. And lioness kitty cat too. Hello, hello. Okay. Um, we've got a cornucopia of fruits here. I shouldn't say cornucopia because it makes it, isn't that like horn thing that everything fits in there? Is not that thing. There's just a lot of fruit here. uh yeah, this is you're in the process of going through some kind of purification. And this can be around a physical purification. Maybe you are doing a fruit fast, or you're just incorporating more kind of fruit and fresh food into your diet, feeling lighter because of it. And uh, I mean, this purification can also be on other levels as well. Uh, you know, mental, emotional, um, just kind of, yeah, cleaning out. You're in the process of cleaning out, decluttering, even getting rid of just what doesn't fit, what you don't want anymore. And the beautiful thing about doing this is that, as they say, nature or the universe or whatever abhors a vacuum. So uh, all this stuff is going to come in to fill that space that you've cleaned out, and there's a lot of uh, a lot more of what you do want once you get rid of what you don't want, essentially. I Yeah, nature abhors a vacuum, and so of course what popped into my head was so don't vacuum. don't don't vacuum your space. It also makes me think of a meme. uh we we come from dust and we return to dust, so I don't dust because it could be someone I know. Carrying on. I'm gonna get some cards from the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, interesting. We've got mending in reverse, 52. It showed up for, who was that? Was it Leo or Virgo? Oh, and we've got the go the distance in reverse, 47. Someone else just got this recently. I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, the Broken Key Oracle. Our lovely Libra in the house. Hello, hello. Time to go, 45. Okay. All right. You've definitely dealt with some heartbreak here. Or are in the process of dealing with it. And it is something that feels like it has taken a really long time to process, to get over. You may still feel like, is this ever going to end? The grief, just, all the stuff around, that comes up around heartbreak, anger and resentment. And, you're tired of thinking about it, you're tired of feeling about it, you just want to get on with it, and it just feels like it's never ending. Again, this could have been in the past, or you're just starting to come out of it, because with time to go, this is like, okay. um it's you kind of feeling finally ready to leave all of this heartbreak in the past, in this long period of time where it just seemed like it was never ending. And finally you see a door. You finally see a light at the end of the tunnel. And recognizing that, it's ultimately, it's up to you to shift your energy. But sometimes, you're just in it and you can't help how you feel, and you're just like, every day is just another day of this. Great. And finally you're like, okay, I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling like I'm ready to move forward, to go somewhere else, to feel some different way, to try something new. You're getting out of this, feeling of just being stuck in it, which is great. And you're confidently and decisively walking to some kind of new beginning. And so this purification makes a lot of sense, because as you walk toward that door, you have this period of time where you're like kind of reassessing, how do I feel, need to get rid of stuff. If say you're getting over a breakup, you're like, okay, what can I get rid of? I need to get rid of those old pictures, or that old teacher t-shirt from the person, or whatever it is. And just get it out of my space, get it out of my energy, those thoughts, whatever. And this is inviting in something new, and you are actively moving toward that. So that's amazing. So so what are you thinking about, or what are you moving toward? What's something has reawakened in you? Okay, go with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. um I mean, I could ask about what happened, but I think you're like, I don't want to talk about what happened. I don't want to think about it. I just want to move forward. So let's look at what you have your sights set on. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling about? What do you want as you're moving forward? Boundaries, number 12. Yeah. Uh you have learned the importance of protecting yourself, and putting up healthy boundaries. And this could be where you feel like you've kind of been put yourself in this bubble for this time of processing your grief and heartbreak. And there's something that's catching your eye. You've mostly been going through this alone, and there's something where you're like, with that flower coming down, and it's like you're ready to come out of your bubble. Something is kind of, because she's kind of pushing herself up, and like ready to go into action, to move again. It's like she's been laying down, and now she's like, "Ooh, something's caught my eye." Resilience, 21. Interesting, inverse of 12. 3. 3 is a number of growth, of expansion, creativity. Maybe there's something that's like you're starting to dream up, think about, like you're feeling inspired to create something. And so this resilience, you have you have come a long way. Let me get one more. Yeah. And that's the thing with Go the Distance. Like, it felt like it was just taking for freaking ever. And but it was happening so that you could develop this resistance and recognize how strong you really are. And that and there's been this period of time of you like really coming to terms with things and recognizing how you can protect yourself better in the future through having to carry this very heavy burden. And the masculine 42, 336. It's like a multiplying effect. Um, Actually, 3 times 3, no, 3 plus 3 is anyway. There's an adding effect. I can math, I swear. Um, okay, so we have the moon phase here that he's holding up. And so I feel like you have you have been in this period of time where you have just kind of been nurturing your feminine side. This is a this is the part of you that really needed to learn how to set boundaries and learn from the this difficulty that you've had to carry for a long time. And through this is bringing you to this place of, how do I say it? It's like I'm getting stripped down. Uh, this is a new version of yourself that is very authentic, that is very real. I'm getting raw, and it's that masculine side of you that is um, ready to take action, ready to go in a new direction, but understanding that whatever this action is that you want to take or that you're starting to think about, dream about, it does take some time to prepare for. Lunar god, you are recognizing your true divinity through all of this, through this journey that, I mean, lunar god, like, it's not an ego thing. I am a god. um yeah, you're it's more understanding that, because you are a creation of the ultimate creator, God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that automatically makes you a part of that, makes you divine also. And you may be having some kind of glow up as well. You may be, through this purification, this could also speak to like, you're eating better, you're exercising, you're working out, and you're getting those ripped abs and pecs and yeah, looking all good. Female or male, doesn't matter. You're like feeling good, and you're like, I'm ready to show off my goods because this is who I am. This is, like, the good Lord created this, so I might as well um, show it off, right? It's hilarious. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I like this. There's definitely a feeling of empowerment here. Um, okay. So what can you expect as you work toward this goal? I'm gonna grab ooh, is this what I want? No. I need a tarot deck. Okay. Okay. Mystic Mondays. Hey, there's Mojo Tarot. Hello, good morning. I always forget to say in the beginning, but thank you everyone for liking and subscribing. You don't have to share, but liking and subscribing really helps. All right. So, yeah, what did I say? What can you expect as you work toward this goal, as you move toward this new thing? Ooh, Three of Cups came out in reverse. Yes, I'm reading reversals. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just simply saying that you are, this aligns with the boundaries thing. You're like, I'm done with the third party situations. I'm done with the marriage or the relationship. I'm done with trying to make things work that don't work. I'm done trying to swim upstream. I'm clearing all of this away. You just you're just done. You're done carrying this heavy burden. You're done with the friends who don't support you, who are backbiting, who don't get you or don't understand why you feel the need to set healthy boundaries. Yeah, when people aren't used to us setting boundaries and suddenly we do, they're like, what's going on? I don't like this version of you. It's like, well, of course you don't. um, and so you're saying, I don't want to work on any of this anymore. I need to put my energy toward something completely new and different, which is what? All right. All right. I'm gonna go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Tell me about what you are wanting. We see very clearly what you don't want. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. Justice in reverse. That's your energy, Libra. God, we have all these reversals. The Star. Aquarian energy. And all major arcana here. Your whole concept of what you want is changing. What you like, you're coming to some kind of understanding where you're like, I used to think that I wanted something, and that was yeah, that was valid for you, for the person you used to be, but because you are changing at such a fundamental level, you're starting to it's like everything is coming into question. I feel like you are starting to show up. Like you're putting yourself back out in the world, but in this new way, in this new form, very very different from where you used to be. And you're naturally, you are all about trying to the Libra energy, I should say, is all about trying to keep things in balance. Oh, we got some kitty confirmation. And so there's this kind of this like rebellious part of you that's coming onto the scene, and you're like, F balance. Like, I have always tried to do the right thing and to keep everything like, the status quo, and yeah, it's very feisty energy. You're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna lean into whatever the hell I want. Like, I get there's a lot of cussing. Like, yeah, this very feisty energy, and you're just like, I I've always like, it's like yeah, you're completely um reformatting, I'm getting what it is you want. I think you may be in a period right now where you're not even fully clear on what it is you want, because it's all changing so much, and you're just like, like, I need to just lean into this new part of myself. I just need to not worry about what's fair for a change, and to just focus on me and what I want, and just F everybody else. I love this about you. That's hilarious. Um, and I don't know. I think there's even this feeling of like, well, like, if I'm not let's see, how do I say this? It's like you're almost you're flippant about like even getting what you want. You're like, well, I thought I knew what I wanted before and I got that and that sucked. So I don't even trust that what I want is the right thing. And so, the kind of coming to this understanding of like, maybe it's okay when if I don't get what I want. Like, you're just kind of in this whole like F it attitude, which I think really comes down to this purification. Like, you're getting down to the bare, the barest part of you, the most rawest part of you. That's yes. Yeah, I said that. Okay. Voice of the Soul's Oracle. There's something in here about, oh, and now we have Kitty. She's getting all feisty and she's like scratching at the door. She's like, let me out. I think Leo had a similar thing. It was just like, I just want to, I want to get out. I want to get away. I want to move on. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I want out. So, Voice of the Soul's Oracle, um, reproach 25. Yeah, I know, Kitty. Reproach. Which 25 breaks down to a 7, so does 52. You're coming to terms. It's like you've been kind of hard on yourself about the situation. You've really gotten down on yourself when you were going through this heartbreak and grief. You were kind of like in that place of like, what did I do wrong? How can I be better? Like, getting mad at yourself, like feeling, for whatever reason, like, even like, how could I have let myself be in this in the first place? What was I thinking? Just the stories that so many of us tell ourselves, and you're just really in it, like, and then spiritual message 41, which breaks down to 5 is the number of change. So you're like, there's some kind of, you're getting some kind of spiritual message from whoever, whatever, your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the universe at large, like whatever you subscribe to. um you're like, you're getting the message. Hang on. um oh, I just had a major deja vu. I just dreamt this a couple nights ago. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so so yeah, it's like the spiritual message is, no, no, no. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. You're seeing things from a new vantage point, from a new, it's a new understanding. And it's about not getting down on yourself. It's about recognizing that you have always had the power. You just didn't know it. You had to learn how to take your power back through this really difficult situation, but that doesn't make you bad in any way. And it's like the universe is like, no, no, no. You were meant to be stripped down, to be brought to this raw state, because this is who you truly are. You were covering that up. You were pushing it down for some reason. um and calm. Number 7. And 7 is a spiritual, it's a spiritual number. And so we have all these sevens on the table. We've got the mending, the heartbreak. We've got the time to go. We've got the reproach here. Um, um, see, just looking at my other numbers here. And so then we have calm. And I feel like this aligns with this time to go, where it's like you get this message, you get this download. It could be an aha, you're having some kind of like spiritual understanding, some kind of awakening, and you're just like, oh, now I get it. Now I see the bigger truth. I see the bigger reality. I see the bigger understanding of why this all happened, why it needed to happen. And we have this feminine figure. So it it feels very much like your feminine and masculine side are going to be coming into balance, but I'm getting that you really, for a period of time, really need to lean into this masculine, where it's all about taking charge and saying, F it, I'm going to do what I want, I'm going to do what I need, I'm taking care of myself, taking care of number one. And but there's also this calm feeling, this, it's like taking that feminine part of you that is very like, it's that receptive, intuitive, it's a very nurturing side of yourself, and you're like, in order to, I'm getting, it's like you want to comfort this part of yourself, you want to protect it, you want to protect it in this bubble. And so you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to put you over here as I unleash this, like, this feisty, loud, fiery, intense part of your self, because and this is bringing you a sense of calm, because you're just like, I am allowed to be this way. Makes me think that you've been taught that you weren't allowed, that you had to carry the burden, or that you had to always shut up, or you always had to, you know like, smooth things over, or play nice, or whatever. And there's a sense of calm where you're just like, ah, I can just put that part of me over here, let her hang out. She doesn't have to do anything. I was, like, you're like, I'll come back to you later. You be you. I love you. Now I'm gonna just, yeah. It's such a powerful, like, coming back to yourself. Big. Um. So okay, I'm gonna go through Radical Abundance deck. Let's just get some some cards on, more about this you leaning into this, very intense kind of take charge, fiery masculine energy. I want, and maybe if you are still in the process of, like, trying to come to terms with this, well, what's going to help you? Wisdom. Yeah, see, you're having gone through this, you are gaining some really powerful wisdom. And this guy has the moon. He's, this is at night. Full moon. I think today might be the full moon in Aries, which is your opposite sign. And Aries is a masculine sign and Libra is a feminine sign. This is you, like, leaning into the opposite and gaining wisdom from that. And it's like your inherent nature. You are gaining wisdom through leaning toward the opposite. And it's a masculine. Yeah, this is a masculine energy. Through this, like, letting out this masculine, take charge part of yourself, You are gaining this whole new wisdom about who you are and what you're all about. And um whatever what you want to do. It even looks like there's flames in the background. Yeah, with that fiery Aries energy, that take charge. It's all about me. Libra's all about us, and the we. Aries is me, me, me. And we can often have trouble with our opposite sign, um, astrologically speaking, because we tend to lean into that the sign that we are, our sun sign or whatever, those core signs, and the opposite is like, I don't get you here because you're opposite and you're just like taking it. I'm owning it. Yes. Oh, and then we got possibilities. The buttercorn unifly. um Yeah, you're seeing the possibilities now. And this is truly, this is an awakening of massive proportions where you're just you're recognizing the magic in you. You're like you're trying new things. This is a part of that creativity I was talking about, where you're just like, yeah, I'm going to try putting stuff together and see what happens. Like, sky's the limit. I'm not going to put limitations on myself anymore. And you're discovering this newfound ability and like excitement for what's to come. This is all around this time to go. You're on your way to somewhere new, and you're like, I can completely reinvent myself. And yeah, sure, I'm going to put two things together that I think are awesome and magical, um and make it a reality. Why not? When you write out impossible, you can break it up and it looks like I'm possible. Like, you're discovering your true power, your true magic, and adaptability. Yeah, see? And he's just got the little sack, that purification. You're like, I just read a quote recently. I think it was for the weekly reading. That said something like, there are a lot of things that I want, but there's very few things that I need. And it's like you're stripping down, you're coming to that place where you're like, I only need a couple things, and I'm ready to go on a new adventure. I'm ready. I'm ready. I basically have the clothes on my back. And w- a little thing. Oh, and he's got a walking stick. I've got the necessities here, and I'm going on a journey. I suddenly got, like, that game you play. Um, um, there's that game of going on a picnic, going to grandma's house, and then everyone, like, you do the alphabet, and everybody brings something, and it's like you have to say what everyone has brought, and then bring a new thing. So it's like a memory game. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe you're working on your memory. Maybe you're playing games with other people. Um, anyway, you're adapting to this whole new way of being, this whole new you, and you're reveling in it because you recognize now, you're like, this is it has to always be about me, and it's not in a selfish way. Although right now you're like, I don't care if I'm selfish. I think you do inherently care, like, you don't want to hurt anyone, but you're like, I'm tired of kowtowing. I don't even use that word, but I'm tired of, like, giving in to everybody else's wants and needs. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. And people's opinions be damned. That's what came to mind. Oh my god. This is hilarious and awesome. Okay, so I think I just need to I need to end this because, yeah, the message is so clear. I'm gonna end with Beyond La Maria. And yeah, and abundance too. Like there's so much that's coming in for you. Yeah. Camera's like, you you don't need to see it to know it. Oh, this is incredible. Gracious. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me look at the picture. Okay. Okay, so female figure wearing a crown, and then we've got feathers, layers of feathers, and what looks like could be wings in the background. Oh, whoa! Almost looks like Venus flytraps. Ooh, yeah. There's this. It's like even the feminine side of you is fierce, and you're just like, you come at me, I'm gonna eat you up. There's an eye at the throat chakra. And of course, there's light at your third eye chakra. Butterflies around hummingbirds. Hummingbirds in the shamanic tradition represent, I want to say, like your higher self. And then there's a Merkaba down here at the heart chakra. So there's all this transformation. You are discovering your, yeah, it's like you are royalty. You are a lunar god, goddess. You are expressing yourself in a whole new way. Your ability to see how you have expressed yourself um wasn't supportive, and now you're just, it's like your it's wide open. You are seeing yourself in a whole new way, and what you who you feel you are, what you represent, what you value. Um, and yeah, it's like you're growing wings. Okay, so let me check this out. It's amazing. Gracious receptivity. If there were a manual for optimal human experience, one of the most potent points would be gratitude. It is the backbone of all spiritual practice. When we shift our perspective from what we are lacking, needing, and desiring, we temporarily replace the survival factor with the resonance for thriving. So when we shift our perspective, and I talked about that quote. There's a lot that I want, but there's very little that I actually need. And it's like it's like you're shifting your perspective about that. And so you're coming into a place of thriving versus, yeah, lacking, needing, not having what you want. Giving and receptivity is a two-way flow. Each allows space for the other. Wow. And that's the masculine and feminine as well. The masculine gives, the feminine receives. Gratitude, self love, and self worth are interwoven with the capacity to receive. Together, they nourish your soul. Step into your heart space by listing all you are grateful for and notice how full you start to feel. From here, your gifting capacity can spiral upward. Yeah, yeah, see? Exactly. So, you are coming to this place where you are so grateful for all that's happened, all your experiences, everything that has brought you to this place, and it's like, and you are really seeing um what truly matters, and you are grateful for those things. In there, it's the little things. I always say this. It's the little things that matter most, because it's the little things that make up the big things. And so As you expand, as you lean into what all the good, all that you are grateful for, that you have in your life, including this self-love and self-worth that you are coming to this understanding about, um, then you are able to step out and start sharing, start giving. That is a part of this wisdom. That is a part of the possibilities. You are on you're on some kind of journey that involves giving of yourself in some way. Your knowledge, your time, your love, your resources, like whatever that looks like for you, because you are bringing in all the abundance, which means you have more than enough for yourself, and now you can give whatever you want that's left over. Whereas before, I think maybe you were trying to give from a place of lack, and that only leads to what's the word? Depletion. You were depleted, but you learn this resilience from it, and wow, the power. There's the masculine and the feminine coming into alignment, coming back into balance after, yeah, after going through this process. This is, I just can't even say that. This is amazing. Yes, just keep going. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it resonates.